Hello, welcome back. This is Empress Alicia, and I come back with another message from the Most High, from the Cosmic Mother, from the, if you want to call it, angel spirit team, message for the higher perspectors of the collective, the ones that seek to evolve, grow, and have self accusation on the soul's journey. I come to give you a message. And I also collected some questions from the collective as well. But as I always say, I know when the call comes because I have to stop everything I'm doing and I have to listen, and I get interrupted in my evening or my day or my midnight, and I just have to do what I'm called to do, right? So for all who don't know me, I am Empress Alicia. I've been giving messages and to the collective that I'm designed for some time now. I have my own ability of how I connect and able to give a message to you. Okay? I'm a creative, intuitive, and many more things, but I'm not going to run through the list and bore you with that. Just know that I am one of the creative, intuitive ones. Okay? And I don't do magic tricks. So for all of the ones who are looking for a magic trick, I urge you to go somewhere else, okay? But for the ones who is the first time hearing me, or those who haven't heard from me in a while, that's who I am. Okay, so for starters, you can take this as entertainment purposes only or use at your own risk. The information I give you won't find in a book because it's channeled through another realm. And even though if I read a book, I still get messages that are not added into the book, okay? But however, this information cannot be used against me because I have not taken services from you, far as monetary services. All right? So you do as you wish with it, but I have to give that disclaimer to the stupid ones out there, because I got stupid people who like to do stupid things, right? So I have to give you that disclaimer. All right? So welcome collective. I hope you are enjoying your evening. Get some water, get your favorite beverage, whatever it is that you do. And let's just have a conversation. It's been a little while, and I heard the call and I answered. So for starters, it's Gemini season, right? Hello, my crazy Geminis. Crazy Geminis out there. Welcome. I want you guys to be careful of mind magic, all right? Air signs. This is the season of Gemini where a lot of mind magic likes to happen. Mind magic, chakra, head chakra magic, crown chakra magic, and attacks on the mind. So be careful. Even if you're not a Gemini, still be careful, because this season, a lot of people like to mess with crown chakra magic, mind magic, all that kind of stuff. And it messes with your mental, even manipulation. This is the time where you can be sensitive to manipulation of the mind, especially if you have air in your chart. What do I mean by that? If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is an air sign, you need to be cautious of mind manipulation. It's easy for it to happen this season. It's very easy for somebody to do it and get away with it. So if you are an air sign and anywhere in your chart, you need to be careful Cross your I's and dot your T's and all of that. Be on it and make sure you're thinking for yourself. Make sure that you're answering for yourself. Make sure the decisions you're making, the actions you're making, that they actually are yours. All right? For my Geminis. Interesting sign. Okay. Another one, my haters out there, I want to give you a hand clap for being a great hater. And you think you're so cute, but I want to let you know that you could continue being a hater, because I'm going to give you your own show one day, and I am going to let the world know all of your business. If you keep being a hater and keep on trying to interrupt my life, I'm going to blast you. So you go on ahead and keep on being a hater. All right? I mean, I don't get it. I asked my spirit team one day, I said, why do I get so much hate? Why do I have these like haters all the time? I don't mean, are they admirers? Are they haters? Like, should I take it as, what is it? I don't want to toot my own horn, but I guess they just can't help it, right? But who cares about these stupid little haters, right? So all my people out there, hate comes with it, I guess. Hate, people who just not going to like you, or they really like you, but they just got their own tiffs with you, right? And that's okay. I'll let it go. But yeah, I just want to say, I'm going to give you a hand clap to let you know I do see you. Because, I got people everywhere that's trying to hate. And, you're not going to get energy or shine from me, really. But, if you take time out of your day to address me and with something that's not even real, I don't get it. Like something that's not even real. And for the life of me, I still wanna know, why is women coming for me over men that I don't even want? Is a woman that's coming for me over a man I don't even know? Ladies, like how can you come for me over a man I don't know? Over a man I don't know, a man that I don't want to get to know, a man that I'm running far, far, far away from it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. And the thing is, people out there, you don't have to worry about stupid little stuff. I'm telling you. Don't even worry about it, because listen, I am trying to help the collective of women, and guess what? It still don't work. You only can help a few. I'm telling you, these people are gone. They're lost. You can't help them. They all of them are mostly going through the door of no return. I'm telling you, I'm not even lying. I wish I can tell you a lie. I wish I could tell you I was lying, but I'm not. I'm really far, far from it. But yeah. My stupid little haters, they do little, I guess they try to do whatever they can by following me, trying to take pictures. And by now they should already know, if you take a picture of me without my awareness, I already have things set up in the spirit realm where that's a no-no. You should stop while you can. These little strangers that I run into when I'm trying to go out about my day, you guys. I'm telling you, it's weird. It is so weird. It's to the point where it's like, oh my God, I don't even want to be out in the public with these people anymore. They're getting worse and worse and worse. It's like some kind of demonic energy going on out there. I'm telling you. I'm so serious. It's something jumping in these people. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And if you didn't, don't worry, you got more weekends that you can enjoy. You have more that you can enjoy. All right? And I hope, did you guys hear that? It was a horn that tooted. So, I am telling the truth. All right? So, I came want to give you a little teaching lesson as well before I get to the questions. All right? And I want to let you know that we are now, and we're going into summer. Even though it's hot as hell where a lot of us live, we still really didn't enter summer yet, according to the cosmos, according to the map that we do have. That's, whatever. But I'm just going to keep it so everybody can understand it, that we're entering a part of the season where some of us, you need to be aware. Why? I'm going to tell you why. We're entering the raw season. We're entering the hottest, the most brightest part of the year, right? Where some of us, right, get updated light codes. Okay? If this is going over your head, then that means this conversation is not for you. If you catch what I'm throwing, then you are on point. If you are like, oh, thanks for reminding me. Yes, because Spirit has reminded me to tell you guys, we're entering the part of the season where you are about to get light codes, because we're entering the brightest part, hottest part, which is the raw season. Okay? This is where you get an update on a genetic level, a light code level as well. And you probably can feel it. You probably can feel it. Yes, yes, yes. And this is why it's important, because this is the time you got to be careful. Okay? If you catch what I'm throwing, you catch it. You get what I'm saying, right? You got to be careful this time, because right now you're, yeah. So be careful, be mindful of this time of the year that we're entering this raw season, the brightest part, the lightest part, because as above, so below, right? As above, so below. So below the certain of us, you represent Ra as well, right? So this is the time of the year you're going to get all of these light codes, all of these things going on, as well as we enter the rest of the rest of what we call summer. Okay? And we're getting to the summer solstice. And the summer solstice is a big part. This is a huge part of the year for a lot of us. And if you catch what I'm going, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to get with your own team and find out what I'm talking about. Because this is important. You need to know what I'm talking about. But for all who know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. And I'm reminding you that this is the time that you need to be on your A game. Okay? The rest of this summer. Be careful, be mindful. These people, some of them are lurking like freaking wolves out here. Okay? So, yeah, I was told to remind you of this season. I'm not going to get too deep right now because I'm just not. But it's a reminder for you. Okay? So, I hope that helped you in some kind of way. I really do. And I want to remind you, this have nothing to do with color. Yes, melanated people play a big part. But I always remind you that everybody that's melanated is not part of your soul tribe or a part of your team. Some of them are not who you think they are. That's why some people that look like they're white, like I always say, white, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, some of them have the same light codes that you have. And they update too, just like we do. Okay? So there it is. So don't say, well, this don't apply if you are whatever, I don't know, because you got blue eyes, or I don't know, because you got blonde hair. That don't mean anything. Remember, this is your avatar. Your avatar, yes, I look like a black woman or a black man or whatever the hell you look like, right? That's your avatar. But that is not who you are on another dimension, because we are multi-dimensional, right? We have a spirit body, an energy body, different layers to us, right? So the avatar is obviously, you need that on Earth or you won't be able to be here, right? That's just how you appear to the eye, right? But if you were to look, if you were able to see, a different way, everybody isn't human like you think they are. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave that right there, okay? So, the fun part. The fun part. The first question. There are a lot of eyes on you. Thank you. I know it is. I know it is. I have people that invade my privacy, invade my phones. And I want to say something to the ones that you are hacking my phone, hacking my stuff. I want to let you know that I already called judgment on you and justice on you. And I already got my defense team working on you, your life, and your whole bloodline, because you have no reason to hack my phone for anything, and you will be penalized to the fullest extent of the law, as well as in jail. Okay? I want to let you know that whoever keeps hacking my phone and invading my privacy, as well as my home, because I know I got speakers in here and probably cameras too, and I tell them to kiss my ass every day. But probably speakers and cameras in my home too. But I'm letting you know that I know I got a lot of eyes on me, literally and figuratively. And I'm letting you know that I already called judgment on your entire life and your entire bloodline. So if you're willing to let your children and your children's children pay for your stupid decisions because you want to watch me, which I don't get. Why do you want to watch me? I'm not interesting. I don't do anything. I'm not one of the people who got drugs in the house and all of this alcohol and got men coming in through here, and I'm having parties and, living a life of Babylon in my home. I don't do that. I'm not living a life of Babylon in my home. So I don't get why so many people are interested in a house in my life. Like I don't do anything. You got the wrong one. But because you decide that you want to invade my privacy, you will be judged, your entire family, and your entire bloodline. So you pick your poison. Because the chickens always come home to roost. Next question. Do you enjoy masculine energy? Yes, I enjoy masculine energy. I think I answered this question, or did I? Maybe I didn't. Somebody asked me, was I a feminist? I think that's what it was. No, I'm not a feminist, but I do believe we should get paid the same if we can do the job that a man do. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's not feminism. That means that's equal pay. If I can do what he do, why can I get paid the same? That's what that means. Now, masculine energy, of course, I love masculine energy. You don't come across, raw masculine energy every day. So, if you come across it, it's very shocking, it's very attractive, it's, very wonderful. So, I enjoy masculine energy. Yeah, I don't know why people think that I don't. Of course I do. I don't know if they're asking me if I'm gay. No, I'm not gay. I just found out about the LGBTQ and the rest of the letters, and I support you guys. I think this is your month. If somebody want to know if I'm gay, as a woman interested, I'm flattered. I'm not a lesbian. Okay, so next question. Okay, how come men are expected to be providers? How come we are expected to provide for a family? Okay, that's very good questions. This is a two-part question, so I guess I'll answer it. Well, men, generally speaking, let's just talk about masculine energy and what it's supposed to be. And if it's in a man's body, what they are expected to do. I'm getting that this is a man or a young gentleman, and he just want to know, why are they expected to be providers and care for a family? Okay, well, the man is supposed to be the strongest, the smartest, they say, you know, whatever. Whatever. But anyway, just by masculine energy by itself, masculine energy naturally protects, right? It naturally what is it called, foresee things, is able to plan. If something is about to happen, usually a lion can see it coming, well, not in a lion family, because the women are actually the protectors in the cat family. But let's say a gorilla. a gorilla is able to foresee things and actually and take charge. That's what the masculine energy does, and the feminine energy naturally submits, which means just follow along and blend in and allow. Is more of the, not, I'm not going to say less than, but the non-active energy, right? So think about how nature is with the plants, that's in the trees, and better yet, the sperm and the egg, right? Doesn't the sperm physically go to the woman in her egg, and then everything else happens, right? We know how we reproduce. I don't need to get vulgar, but the sperm is active. The man is active on every level, energetically, physically, as well down to a cellular level. His sperm is even physical, right? So that is just an example that a man is supposed to be able to provide because he's active. A man sitting around, that's not masculine, because a man, he wants to do, he wants to show, he wants to, even if it's for himself, if you don't want a family. Masculine energy needs to be able to use that energy in a certain way, in something. He has to be able to do something, right? That's physical. Today the men are getting very, very feminine, but if we're just talking about since the beginning of times and down the timeline, the masculine energy needed to have a reason to do stuff, like far as work or take over. They needed a reason to do that, right? Even if it's just for themselves, they still felt a reason to do it. And it's usually because it's not just for themselves, but because something else has motivated them to do it as well, to protect, right? He feels a need to protect his mother. His mother is a feminine energy, isn't it? Even if he don't have a woman or whatever at the time, he still feel the need to protect his own mother, right? So that's a masculine attribute right there. Now, as far as being providing for a family, now if you don't want a family, you don't have to have a family, but you made the children, correct? Did you not physically make the children? Yes, the woman physically made them too, but a woman brings your child into existence. She brings your seed into existence. You don't bring the woman egg into existence. She brings your child into existence by the energy and the physical energy, not just from you, but from your seed, right? And that right there has consciousness. That actually is consciousness of the man. That's why you got all these stupid children running around here. I'm not trying to be smart, but it's true. You know, we got all these stupid adults that came from stupid ass people because their father was stupid, right? So you bringing in children from this man's consciousness physically, right? And they birthing them. So you're supposed to take care of that and provide and protect for the child, as well as the woman that is also balancing your life in other ways. But we're talking about the masculine right now. We're not talking about the feminine. The masculine energy is supposed to be the strongest energy physically. You know, women, we're strong too, but we're strong in other ways, not physically. And we all know that. I don't care how, you know, much you think you can be a man. A man can still hurt you in multiple ways if he really wants to, because he has his strength in physical and all that stuff, whatever. But it sounds like you have a problem with that. You really don't understand why you're supposed to be a provider. And I get it. Because today you hear a lot of people, a lot of women, they want providers, they want this, but they really just want to use a man. I get it. But I say you don't have to be a provider to anyone that's not your wife. That's how I see it. Anyone that's not your wife, you don't have to be a provider too. I'm not saying you have to just go around and you just holding hands and eating ice cream like you're 16. But I'm saying is you still have control of your life. And if you don't want a family, you don't have to have a family. That's you. But usually a man, if he want to continue his name, then he usually want to have a family. He usually want to have a son. And that's been since the beginning of time. Men wanted to have a son because that's who continue your name. You know, generally your daughter doesn't because she marries off, right? But it sounds like you have an issue with that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to find out what it is that you want and go with that. But this is also a question that you should ask a man. Because I am a woman, but I do know about the masculine energy, and I can pick up where you coming from when it comes to why men supposed to be providers. And I get it. You hear because you're a man. I'm picking that up. You hear that a lot because you're a man. Well, that's not enough information, right? To say because you're a man. No, right? I understand where you're coming from, but yeah, just find out what it is that you want and go from there. Okay. Next question. I'm in love with a man that's 50 with 5 kids and 1 on the way. Girl. Girl. He married with 5 kids and 1 on the way. Honey, I don't know what to tell you. Did you know about these kids before you fell in love with them? And he got 1 on the way, and it ain't yours? Girl, that is too much for me. And I'm picking up that this is baby mama. I'm picking up baby mama energy. I don't know, honey. What is it that you want? Do you want to deal with a man who got 1 baby on the way and all these baby mamas? Because I'm picking up baby mamas energy. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you what to do. Okay, I am another woman. I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is that you're gonna learn from your own lessons. I can just give you the wisdom from the wisdom tree. That's it. But I cannot tell you what to do because you have to learn your own life lesson. But I will ask you, what is that you think you're gonna get out of this? Because if he got all these babies, do you want to get pregnant by him? Because I'm picking up that he is not going to happen, honey. I can't tell you what to do, but if you're in love with him and you can't tell people what to do when it comes to matters of the heart. When it comes to matters of the heart, it's hard to tell people what to do, but I don't know about that. Next. Did you ever find the invisible man? I think I have. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I think I have found the invisible man. It took me some time, but I think I have found them. Okay, so I'm getting to the next question. Okay. Is it wrong to say I don't like black men because they take too long to get it together? No. That's just it's your opinion. You're not wrong to feel like they take too long to get it together. No, you're not wrong. Your opinion is your opinion. Don't let nobody ever make you feel bad for your experience and your opinion. It's not saying that it's true. That's what people don't understand. Like, I can't stand when people do that. Your opinion is your opinion. Your experience is your experience. It doesn't mean it's true for somebody else, but people get offended when you speak your opinion and when you speak your experience. That's your experience. That's your reality, right? You're not wrong for that. And it is very well true in a lot of ways. It really is. It's true in a lot of ways. I'm not trying to beat down the men, brothers, if you want to call them the brothers. I'm not trying to be smart, but I'm not going to call him my brother because I don't think they're my brother at all. I don't think a lot of black men like black women, even if we're not even like, if you want to say the same. They still seem to not like black women for various reasons. And it don't matter if you Shaniqua or whatever the hell they want to say that you are, they still have a thing where they seem to hate black women. And then, but that's a whole nother topic for another discussion. But I think that a lot of them don't get it together for a long, long, long time. And society allows them to not get it together for a long, long, long time. And I'm not talking about all of them. Of course, there are some good black, if you want to call them black men out there. But I'm talking about as a collective. They are allowed to be in a child's mindset as well as behavior for a long period of time. They are, and they're allowed to blame the white man for every goddamn thing. They want to blame the white man for everything, I heard it all. I'm not working for the white man. Well, you need to work for somebody's man because you're freaking ridiculous. I'm not working for the white man. I don't like the white man. The white man, the devil, and all this other stupid crap. And all these other reasons. The white man suppressed us. The white man oppressed us. The white man put me in slavery. They come up with every excuse in America, in the world, in the universe of why they can't do something. And it's like, get over it. You're not oppressed. You're able to do whatever it is that you want to do. You are not oppressed. If you were oppressed, You will not be able to shop where you want to shop when you get your income tax and all this other stuff. You will not be able to travel and go to Dubai and act like you're rich for a month. You won't be able to do any of that. But you do. So you're not oppressed. You just want to have an excuse of why you ain't got your shit together. And if anything, you should just tell people the truth. Tell them why you ain't got your shit together. But your opinion is your opinion. Don't let nobody goddamn make you feel guilty for that at all. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just saying. So whatever. Next question is do you think black women are not protected? What is up with these questions with the black people? Listen, I am not in the race of black power. I'm letting you know that. There is no black power. I am not in a race of black power. Do I think black women are protected? Yeah, they are protected. They're protected because they're allowed to make lousy decisions and get away with it. You are protected. Yes, there's a lot of women out there. It's a femicide against black women going on out there from lunatics and all of that. Yes, that has its section of women, and I hope that those cases get solved because I could have been one of them and you would not be listening to me right now if those plans came to fruition. You will not be listening to me right now. So I never want to say that, we are fully protected because, it's some situations out there that are suspicious that has been happening to the black woman out there, quote unquote black woman out there. Yeah, that's very true. But as a whole, as a collective, yeah, they're protected. How can they not be protected where you able to do what you want? You can wear what you want, you can do what you want, you can go slap a man and call the cops and say he beat your ass, and he go to jail. You're protected, honey. Yes, you are. You are protected. You are very well protected. That's also an illusion too that you're in danger. No, we're not. You're not in danger. Not really. You're not really in danger, because if you really thought you were in danger, your behavior will change in a lot of different ways. So you're not in danger. No, you're not. There's a category for the women that gets attacked, that gets unalived. We could give them a moment of silence. But as a whole, you are protected. Yes, you are. You're able to go to child support and get money from a man. You're able to go get food stamps. You're able to shake your ass on a... You're able to get your ass done and make money and shake your ass on the pole. You're able to do whatever you want. You are protected. How weren't you protected? How are you not protected? That's what I want to know. How are you not protected? You are protected. That is an illusion, okay? That is not real. You are protected in many, many, many ways, because you don't even pay for the consequences of your actions. And I'm not bashing black women. I'm just saying I don't believe in that illusion that you're not protected, because any false decision that you make, there's a way that you can go get some kind of help, some kind of assistance, or whatever it is that you want. You are protected. Now, if you're going out there starting trouble and you get jumped, that's something different. If you a victim of one of the categories of violence, that's something different. But as a collective, you are protected. Yes, you are. That's just my opinion. You may not agree with it, but it's the truth. You are protected. You're not out here as a helpless little pawn. No, you're not. You're not a helpless little pawn. You're fine. Look at all the money you guys made during COVID. And after COVID, you guys opened up businesses, you did what you wanted to do. How aren't you protected? There's nothing there. You are protected. Now, if you're saying you don't feel protected by your man, that is a different story, and that can change because that is in your immediate environment. You can change that if you want to. You don't have to pick a man that you don't think that will protect you. What's the use in that? A man's supposed to protect, right? So if he can't protect you, or you're not willing to allow him to protect you, then I don't know what to tell you. That is in your control right there. You can't say I'm not protected, but you don't let your man protect you or do things to allow him to protect you. That is a different discussion because that is in your immediate control. You don't have to open your legs to a man that you don't think that will protect you. That is my opinion, and that's a different topic for another discussion. All right, so next question. I've heard men on a panel degrading black women, that they are the least desired and to get married. What do you think about that? I don't know why y'all on this black power, whatever this is, whatever black power thing. But I don't have control. I don't know what to say about men who think that way. I mean, they have their opinion as well. They have their opinion, and there's many reasons probably why they feel that way. Whatever race they are, I don't know if they're white. White, black, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, whatever, I don't know. But, if they least likely to get married, then why do they sleep? Why do you sleep with them? Why is it that they still want to come? Why do you still open your legs to these men? I mean, why do you still invite them into your life? If you really feel this way as a whole, as a collective, because, when it comes to a black woman, some of them in other cultures, other races, they can do the same thing, but it's only seen when a black woman does it, and that's on a few categories that I can pick from. The same decisions that one race make, other race can't get away with it, and it's sad, but I'm seeing some crazy things right now through the looking glass. It really is. This woman is really upset from the stuff that she's hearing. She really, heard some really bad stuff. That's why I tell you, don't tune in. Once you see that it gets real negative like this, don't tune in. I don't get why you guys listen to this crap. It's not good for your ears. It's not good for your eyes. It's not good for your spirit. Some of these people got trauma, because I'm picking up on some of these men. They have trauma. They don't have respect for no woman. They just saying black woman. But a lot of them don't have respect for a woman at all. It don't matter if you're white or black or Puerto Rican or whatever. It doesn't matter what the race is. Some of these men don't have respect for no woman, but they like to use the black woman as the scapegoat, because that is also what a lot of people do and can get away with, is blaming quote unquote black women. Now, some black women, they can do better. Some things that they can do a little bit better in some situations or whatnot, that other cultures don't go as far with, but they still have their own way of doing things that are distasteful as well. It's just that it's only seen, quote unquote, by black, when it comes to black women. But if they the least likely to marry because you don't like them, this has been a topic for a long time now, and it's a conversation that gets people very emotional. And I'm not trying to stir up people's emotions because boy oh boy they love to shout and yell and get their emotions all going over something that's supposed to just be a conversation or a panel or whatever, that people get so emotional by it. But if they're the least likely to marry, then why these men even be bothered with the women? Is it because they just want a cheap lay? Is it because they just want a cheap lay, a cheap, a quick time and all of that kind of stuff? If that's what they want, if you ask me, then why is so many marriages going on then? And why isn't it a love vibration going on in a collective then? If these men are blaming just the black women, that's why they don't want to get married and all this other stuff, and they're least likely to do this and least, then why do y'all keep pumping them with babies then? Why isn't y'all on a love vibration, period? A lot of this collective is really on a fear-based vibration and not a love vibration at all. A lot of these men are very fearful, very scared, and very doubtful, and they really are just afraid to open themselves up to any woman at all. And it's really not just about a black woman. It's really about their own issues that they have deep down that they don't want to admit to anybody, or or say out loud or anything. They feel it, they see it, and all of those other kind of things. But some things you can't control. If it's one race that feels like, I don't like black people because this and a third, then some things you just cannot change. It is what it is. You just can't change that, and those kind of people you just stay away from. You don't have to be bothered with. Go find somebody who likes you for who you are, not just because your race or whatever. Even though that can make a difference, because I have my flips with some of my own race that I look like I belong to, but not necessarily all of them. It's just what it is. So, but I don't throw shade. I just tell the truth. And what I have to say about the race, it is the truth. So, just stay away from them. Don't even get on the panels. Y'all give these people y'all energy, getting on their panels, getting upset, ranting, raging about and feeling some type of way because they said that black women is the least wanted or whatever the hell you said in the entire world and all this other crazy shit. If that bothers you, then don't listen to it. That doesn't bother me. See, because I have a different perspective on a lot of different things, and I have a higher perspective. So that doesn't bother me at all. That's part of the matrix programming that you're listening to, that I'm already graduated from, and that kind of thinking. So that doesn't bother me when you hear men or women, whatever, say that black women this or whatever. I don't know what the hell. That don't bother me. So it really goes back to you. Why do you want to listen to somebody who say they hate you, basically? Why do you want to listen to someone that basically say, I hate you. I hate people like you. I hate people that are like you, So you have to rise above that. If you are on a higher perspective thinking, self-accusation, then you should be doing the work to find out why would you give so much attention to someone that hates you, basically, and why are you taking in all that information? That means that on some level you believe that is part of your reality in some kind of way. And I'm saying you got to do your own work. You got to find out what's going on inside of you. And we all always have work to do, but in this particular situation, you definitely should find out what it is that's going on with you and why you gave so much energy to these people. Because I felt that it was a heart chakra situation. It went straight to your heart, because I felt it when I channeled the message for you. And yeah, it went straight to the heart. So you felt it deep in your heart to the point where it gave it. I felt it in my heart chakra. Yeah, I felt it. So you felt hurt about that. Honey, I don't even pay that kind of stuff no mind. Because a lot of these men, they tell on themselves. They say a lot and they don't even know it. They say a lot about themselves and their own traumas when they start talking. Don't pay the asses no mind. Next question. Is it a good idea to help a man get back on his feet? Okay, if he's a masculine man, he's not going to want your help to get on his feet. If he's a masculine man, I don't believe that he's going to want your help. And he can actually resent you for helping him because he believe that you don't believe in him, that he can handle his own problems. You're not his mother. And at a certain age, a man, he don't even want his mother helping him. He just like, I fix my own problems. I solve my own issues however I do it, because I'm a man, right? I'm a man now. I have the mind of a man. I have a mind of a masculine. And some of the men out there, you know who I'm talking about. Some of you are many gods out there. I picked up on your energy. You're like many gods out there and almost ascended masters. I picked up on a whole collective of masculine energy, and they know what I'm talking about. They solve their own problems. They don't need you to solve their problems, unless he's a bum or couch potato or boy, immature. He don't know what he's doing. I mean, yeah, he wants to get your help because he probably already was dependent on women to help him. He probably was already sleeping on your couch, helping that one, doing that one, whatever, and stuff like that. So he don't know how to take care of himself. So now when he fall on his luck, he never was prepared for that because he's really not a man. He's a grown in a body, but he is still a child in the mind, or a teenager, or an undeveloped man in the mind, but real masculine men, they already have things set up. If he was to have a rainy day or something, whatever the hell it's called, he already know what to do because he probably can foresee it because he's a masculine man, right? Masculine men know how to foresee in a masculine way, not a feminine way. I don't think they can do it how I do it because I'm a feminine, but they may do it in their own way, which is masculine. What I think you should do, I think you should go about your business, because this is a man that's going to drag you down to hell. He's going to drag you down to hell. If he's the leader, how the heck are you leading now? If he's the leader, that don't even sound right. That means he was never leading. That means you were always leading, and the feminine does not lead the masculine. It does not work that way. That's weird. That's kind of backwards. The feminine don't lead the masculine. That's not how it go. No, there's nowhere in nature where the masculine is following behind the feminine. There's nowhere in nature that's like that. There's nowhere in nature where the feminine is demanding the masculine, or leading the masculine, or directing the masculine, or whatever the heck you want to call it. It doesn't work that way. Because it's not a natural law. It's not one of the universal laws. So I say you need to leave him where he at. If he can't fix his own problems. Now, if this is your man and his house just burnt down, I'm not saying kick the man. Don't let him come over. If his house just burnt down, or somebody just stole his car, or some crazy crap, I don't know. I'm just thinking of real crazy scenarios where you will be there for your man or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something. But even if his house just burns down, there's a hotel. I'm just saying. I'm not saying don't let your man come stay with you, but I'm saying a masculine man is not going to feel comfortable moving in with you. He probably will go get a hotel somewhere. Okay, he probably will do something like that, because masculine men, they have a sense of pride about themselves, like a lion. A lion will fight with a broken foot if it means I'm going to win. A lion will fight with 2 broken feet in pain, and then he will until he wins. That's a sense of pride. Like I'm not going out without a fight. I'm not going out trifling. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Next question. Do you believe in therapy? Yeah, people should get therapy if they need therapy. I think every now and then. I think everybody needs therapy every now and then. I think we all need therapy. A little touch up every now and then. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so the next question. Did you guys drink some water, have some of your beverage or your snack or whatever? I just had mine. My throat is getting a little raspy. I gotta clear my chakra. My throat chakra needed cleansing. It needed clearing. It was getting a little raspy there. Okay, so the next question. And you know what? I'm picking up that is a little dumbass that is trying to be smart asking this question. I'm picking up on the energy. This is like a double energy. One is like wanted to know, but then the other one is backhand, trying to say I need therapy because I'm something wrong. I want to say you kiss my ass. Kiss my yellow round ass. That's what you can do. Why are you so involved in my life to where you care if I get therapy? I'm not with you. I'm not around you. Like, go get a life. Go get a life. This was a backhanded question. And I want to tell you, you're a loser. And you will always be a loser. Your children will always be a loser. You a loser. The world will be better off without you. You's a loser. I can't stand people. Some people just they just get on my nerve. I don't even know why they on the planet. I'm not even joking. I am serious. Like, seriously, y'all. Like, really. I want to give a shout out to my hidden helpers on a physical plane, smooches. And I want to give a shout out to my invisible helpers. Okay, and I want to let you guys know that to my physical helpers on this physical plane, they know who they are. I want to let you guys know that you are in my prayers all the time, and that I always tell them to protect you, look after you, and bless you 10 times over. I hope that it came to you. I'm telling you. I hope the blessings had came upon your life. If you needed water, I hope you got 10 gallons of water. If you needed food, I hope you got 10 gallons of food. Whatever it is that you needed, I hope that it came through for you in the most great way. I'm telling you, because my hidden helpers are the truth. I don't know you personally, I don't think so, but I am aware that I do have hidden helpers on the physical plane that looks out for me. And I already know I got my spiritual helpers. I already know that. They come back and tell me stuff. They come back and tell me stuff, but they come tell me stuff that's allowed. Some things they can't tell me, but some things they are allowed to tell me that they handle. I got these stupid people that want to say I'm doing voodoo and all this other stupid shit, and I'm doing magic tricks and all kinds of crap. I'm like, well, where? I don't know how to do a magic trick. Okay, I don't know how to do a magic trick. So tell me how I'm doing a magic trick. Tell me where I'm doing the voodoo, because I want to know where am I doing voodoo. I want to know where I'm doing voodoo, where I'm doing some kind of magic tricks or something, where I'm calling on some kind of demonic spirit that's supposedly helping me with my gifts. Well, if I am calling on demonic spirits, then show me, because you are the ones that are recording my conversations. You're the ones who have hidden cameras, hidden speakers, hacking my phone. So if I was calling on demonic spirits and entities, you guys would know about it before anybody would. If I was calling on dark spirits, you guys would know before anybody, because you're the ones who hacked my phone and hacked my fucking life. Try to anyway. So if I'm calling on something that's demonic, then show me where. Show me the recording. Show me the proof of me calling on something that's demonic. I want to see it. I want to see where I'm calling on something that's demonic. The only thing that I do before I channel questions or divine for the collective in my own special way is a prayer. Or I don't like to say prayer, I like to say an intercession. That's the only thing that you fuckers hear. But other than that, you do not hear me. You have not seen me cut up chickens and goats. You haven't seen me sacrifice chickens and goats and cats and all this other crazy shit that people like to say. They want to spread some kind of gossip or rumor. And I want to say, anybody that's spreading gossip and rumor, you're participating in witchcraft, and I call judgment on your life and your entire bloodline. I'm letting you know that. Because when you say something about me that I have not done or I have not said, that's lies and is witchcraft. It's lies and it's witchcraft, and karma's going to come back to bite your ass. Just ask everybody else in the past who tried it. It's plenty of them that tried to defame my character, defame my name, defame my honor, lie and make up all kinds of stupid shit, and also say I'm a goddamn devil worshiper and all that other kind of shit. And I'm like, It's real devil worshippers out there, but y'all don't fuck with them. Why? Why don't y'all harass the real devil worshippers? The ones that are really devil worshippers. Why don't y'all go fuck with them? That's what I want to know. Why don't y'all go harass them and put speakers in their house and on their phone and harass their asses? But y'all don't. The ones that are really cutting up chickens and goats and all this other crazy shit. And I don't care what nobody do. If that's how you feel that you gotta get your spiritual gift by sacrificing cats and goats and chickens and chopping up chicken meat and blood and all that crazy shit, and that's all that you gotta do because you want a gift that bad, that's on you. You have to pay for that however you want to pay for that. That's your life. That's your karma. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, stop putting stuff on my name that's not true. Like, stop putting stuff on my name that's not true. I don't do any of that. My gifts is naturally running through my veins. I was born into it, boo-boo. I was not sworn into it. I was born into it. It's running in my veins since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, okay? I'm an old soul, honey. What I'm doing is what I've been doing for aeons, just a different way. It's pumping in my veins. I didn't have to get bent over and fucked in a butt to get it. Because I'm picking up on a woman. One of the women who like to say I'm doing evil shit, she get fucked in the butt and they do rituals on her. She don't want me to talk about that. You don't want me to talk about how you got fucked in the butt and they did rituals all over your ass. And told you some shit that you ain't know, and now you think you're a badass. Well, honey, you got sworn into it. It ain't pumping in your veins. It don't go way back aeons. You don't have the light, the true light, bitch. You don't have the true light. You're just a carbon copy of some bullshit. And the moment that you stop bending it over and getting all those lessons done, you ain't gonna have those so-called gifts. And that's why I tell you guys to have discernment. Because everybody that you see flip a card and do all this little stupid little shit and tell you some stuff, you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. You don't know the real from the fake. And I talked to you guys about this a long time ago. I told you what it said in the great book. There will be false prophets among you. But it's not just false prophets. It's going to be teachers. It's going to be people that can say, I can see, or I can hear, but they're false. The great book tell you that there will be false prophets among you. And that is going to come to pass. I already told you, I don't care that a lot of you are mocking me, because a lot of the people in the past, now they're crying, they're sad, they're rolling in the ground in their karma, in a sunken place, in the hell realm where they belong. But I tell you, I gave you guys a snapshot of the future that's coming. I already told you. You are going to be looking for some of us. You may laugh now and say, she's crazy. But you will not be saying that years to come from now. And if it won't be you, it'll be your children that's going to be looking for people like me to help you. People who are natural medicine women, because a lot of you don't know shit about medicine and plants, and you got diabetes and sugar and high blood pressure and a whole lot of other stuff, and if they shut down all the CVS's and all of the Walgreens and all of the other stuff, what do you know how to do to keep your loved one from dying? Because if they don't have their insulin or their high blood pressure medicine or their heart medicine or all the other little medicines that they need, do you know how to save your loved one? And a lot of you don't. So I don't want to hear your crap that I'm crazy and I'm a fake and I don't know what I'm talking about. You will soon know what I'm talking about. And this is shout out to all of my special beings out there in the entire universe. They will soon know what we're talking about one day. If it ain't them, it will be their children that knows what we are talking about. And we all know that, and we all can clap to that. And I'm not ashamed of saying that. So you can say I'm crazy all you want because I am different than most, and I'm supposed to be. But keep my name out of your little lying mouth. Because every time you make up lies about me, Spirit is going to remind people about you, and stuff is going to be revealed about you. Okay, and that's for a lot of these little wannabes out here, and these haters out here, and these naysayers out here who love to keep my name in their mouth in a negative way. Okay, and that's where I'm leaving that at. So, the next question. Do you believe a man can love more than one woman? Okay. I don't know what it is with the men today. What is it with the men? Should this be a men's show? I think that he can love more than one woman for a different reason. You know, he may like one woman. Well, he may love one woman because of how she, how I don't know, how feminine she is. I don't know how nurturing she is. You know, but then he may love another woman for something else she's good for. I don't know. Maybe maybe I don't know. Maybe the opposite, or maybe it's maybe he loved the way they are in the bed. I don't freaking know. I'm just making something up. But I think he can love more than one woman for different reasons. I do think that. But being in love is different than love, if you ask me. If you ask me, being in love is different than loving somebody. I can love a man, but being in love is a different energy, in my opinion. Yeah. And I think that's the truth for all of us. I think when you're in love, you are a little different than just a love for someone. I think that's two different energies. That's just my opinion. It doesn't mean it's everybody's opinion or it's true for everyone, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, I do think that a man can love more than one woman for different reasons. Yeah. Maybe it could just be physical. Maybe he just loved the way she looks. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe it just take his mind off of the world. I don't know. And then he loved the other one for how feminine. I don't know. I'm just making it up. But that is a question that you can ask a man. Because once again, I am not a man. I'm just giving you my perspective from, you know, my mind. I can see how that can be a reality for a man. Now, for a woman, I think it could be a reality for us too. You can love a man, two different men, for different reasons. You see that all the time. But being in love with a man, in my opinion, is different as well than you loving this man because of, you know, how he treats you. You know, you love the way how he treats you, but this man, you love how he make you feel? I don't know. I'm trying to be good here because I'm picking up some energy with some poly stuff going on. Y'all gotta stop with the poly stuff. I don't know what's going on. Is that the world we leading to or something? I need to know some answers to this. Ladies and gentlemen, are we leading to the world of men with two wives or women with two husbands? Like, are we leading to that? Because I'm picking up a lot of poly energy, like triangle. Like, what is this? I'm picking it up. Who is this man? I'm picking up a man. He has he loves to women. I'm not trying to tell your business. I don't want to tell your business, sir. I'm just picking up your energy. I'm intuitively picking you up. You love two women or something like that. You is this the world we coming to? Oh my goodness. We're not going to have our own, ladies. Ladies, I don't think we're going to have our own in the future. We all may be in polygamy relationships. We all going to be in polygamy relationships. Listen, whoever is the wife of my future husband, if you are going to be, you have to keep your pH right. I refuse to be fucking playing around with you. And you have to be faithful to him. You hear? You have to be just as faithful to him as I am. You hear me? You better not cheat on him or I'm going to kill you. Because you cannot mess up the energy and you cannot you cannot mess it up. So if you cheat on him, I'm going to kill you. Okay? I'm going to have to hurt you. I don't know if I'm allowed to say kill. Sorry. I'm only joking. Okay? This is for entertainment purposes. I'm just making fun. Okay? I'm just making a joke that in the future, I think we're going to have share our man. I think that's what we're leading to. We might have to pass some laws that it'll be illegal to have more than one wife. I am looking into the looking glass, and it says that it looks like it may be a possibility. I'm not saying that you have to be one of them, because I hear the women already. I'm not sharing my man with nobody. I already hear you. I'm just making a point that it is a possibility that we actually may be in polygamy in the future. And I'm just saying, if that hole gotta be clean, I'm just saying, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be some furniture moving if she cheat on my husband. I'm gonna just say it. It's gonna be some furniture moving. Because I'm taking this personal. I'm gonna have to take it personal. I'm just saying. But seriously, all jokes aside, I hear your question and I am picking up on your energy. You know, I am not going to put your business out, but you know what's going on in this relationship. You know what's going on. You're just asking me because you want some advice, and I'm giving it to you. He does love you. Yeah, he does love you. Yes. But is he in love with you? That's not my business. I don't want to know that. That's not my business. But he does love you. I will say that, okay? And yeah. Yeah. It may be this may be the future, you guys, I'm telling you. Now, I know I already hear somebody, you said you don't see yourself being in polygamy. Whatever that crap. Polygamy, whatever the heck you want to call it. Poly. No, I don't. I don't see myself being in poly relationship. I don't, because I am an empress. However, that doesn't mean it's not it's written in stone, because obviously, for various reasons, if you have I'm not going to go down that street, but you know with some of these masculines, you don't know what to do with them, and they have a certain energy, and they're a real one, and they're an emperor, and a king, and a real god. you know some things you gotta work through, if you know what I mean. And I talked about that. So yeah. Next question. So yeah, next question is, what do you think about people who say you're crazy? I already answered this question. I don't care what they say. I am not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just that I do things differently. I view things differently. And if they wasn't paying so much attention to me, they wouldn't think I'm crazy. But because a lot of them are so far up my ass, that's why they think I'm crazy, because they want to know everything I'm doing. They want to know what I'm eating, what I'm doing, and when I'm home, when I'm this, what I'm that. All kinds of shit. They want to know my life, so they think I'm crazy. It's none of your damn business. Mind your business. I don't get it. Mind your business. Mind your business. What is your favorite dish? What is your favorite dish to cook? And can you bake? My favorite dish to cook? I have a lot of favorite dishes to cook. But I do like cooking pasta. I do enjoy making teriyaki chicken. I enjoy making salmon. I enjoy making a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just, when I have the time to actually cook or whatever. But yeah, I enjoy whatever I choose to cook. If I don't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. Can I bake? I can't. I haven't baked in a long time, so I really don't know if I can bake anymore. I actually used to bake, but I've been stopped baking, so I don't even know if I can bake anymore, because when you lose it, when you stop, you lose it, right? You got to keep baking and keep your skills, but I haven't done that in a long time as well, so I don't bake. Why you want to know? You want me to bake you a cake? Would you like a cupcake or something? Would you like a cake? I don't know about that, but because ladies out there, you also got to be careful who you cook for, because when you cook for a person, you give them your abundance and your energy as well. When you bake for somebody, you give them your abundance as well. Yes, you do. If you don't believe me, why you think when after a man or somebody eats your food, they feel good? Why do you think they feel good? Because you just gave them your energy. Because all of that good energy that you put into cooking the food and pleasant and all of that, and you give it to a man, it can heal him. Outside of your remedies, I have my remedies. That's why you don't give your remedies out. You save them, right? But when you cook for a man, that's part of your energy. You can heal him through cooking for him. Yes, you can. It is territorial. Usually, if you find out another woman cook for your man, you're ready to knock her head off, because you're like, what are you doing? You don't ever eat. That's almost equivalent to trying to sleep with my man. Because when you cook for someone, that's very intimate. When you cook for someone, that is your energy that you're giving to the person that you are cooking for. If you're cooking for your man or your man is cooking for you or whatever like that, that's damn near equivalent. And I don't care if any woman can attest to it. How you feel if I walk my ass over, I cook the meal and I go give it to your man, and I don't give you no, I just give it to your man and all that. Tell me you ain't gonna feel some type of way. You gonna wanna knock my head off my shoulders. Yes, you are. You gonna wanna knock my head right off my shoulders. Like, what do you think you're doing? I know you ain't just give my man no plate. I know you ain't just cook no meal for my man. He's supposed to be home for dinner tonight, and you did what? Most women will feel offended by that, even if it's unconscious, because unconsciously and consciously, you know what she's doing. That's damn near equivalent to damn near trying to get somebody's man in the bed. And all of you women, you know I ain't lying. Okay? And that's part of it, because you're giving your energy straight to the man that you're cooking for. And that's why some men don't even take some women food. You shouldn't be taking any woman food. Stop being greedy. That's how some of y'all getting caught up. Y'all eating after too many women and stuff like that. You eating after too many women, or you eating after the wrong woman, and you wonder why y'all messed up. You taking in the wrong woman, just like you took in the wrong woman yoni. Messing with these raggedy women and they raggedy yonis, unhealed yonis. That's another reason why you messed up too. That's part of it. That's all feminine energy. Whether you don't even have to sleep with the woman. If you just ate her food, it can mess you up. The same way if you slept with her. It's almost to say it's damn near the same thing. You got to be careful. You can't eat after any woman. And you can't sleep with any woman either, because that's how you get all messed up. That's why some of y'all men messed up now. Yeah, you done slept with the wrong woman, the wrong yoni you done congregated with, and you ate the food. That's two no-nos right there. But who am I? They don't never believe me. They don't believe me. They usually find out when it's too late. When it's too late. But ask me if I'm lying, because guess what? I told a lot of these men a year ago and 2 years ago about a lot of stuff, and it came to fruition. I told them a lot of stuff, and it came to fruition. They even told some men about the women that was hiding men in their house while they was at work. Even when they came home, how they snuck them out the back and all kinds of stuff. I helped out the men a lot. And I helped out the women, because I believe in playing, I'm in the middle. I don't take sides. I'm in the middle. All right? So, yeah. So, be careful with the cooking. Don't. And women, you shouldn't cook for any man, because if you cook for the wrong man, you can't get rid of him. You can't cook for any man either. Okay? You're not off the hook either. Remember, you can't cook for any man. The same way some men you just can't give the nanny open your legs to. Some of these men you can't cook for them either. Because they won't leave. They hooked on your food. They hooked on your energy. It's hard to get rid of them now. Because it's not just about the food. He likes your energy. So he don't want to go nowhere. He don't want to go nowhere now, because you done got him hooked on your energy. And I was like, you got to be careful with the men you feed food to. You can have good intentions and like, I just want to do something good for him. And now you can't get rid of him. That's why. He's hooked on your energy. It's hard to get rid of his ass. You gotta be careful. That's almost equivalent to giving him some, and now you like, oh my God, this nigga act like he ain't never had no ass before. I can't get rid of him because he's hooked on your energy now. He's hooked on your energy signature. You gotta be careful. You can't cook for anybody. No. Mm-mm. So that one was for you too. I just had to remember to tell the ladies and remind you, don't cook for anybody. And you know that you can't, your man ain't gonna like you giving out plates to men that ain't him. I don't know what man will allow that anyway. If you're a real man, I don't know what man gonna allow you to give another man food. I don't care who it is. And that's just out of the question. Especially if it's the food he bought. That's just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. But I'm not going to be on here too long. Let me see if there's anything left for me to give. Yeah, something else coming through. Oh, I want to just say that I'm not judging, and I'm not judging from any of these perspectives. I want to remind you that because sometimes I pick up that some people might think that I am. I'm not judging anybody for their mistakes. If you have done some of these things that I've mentioned, I'm not judging you. I'm just reminding you, and I'm just bringing clarity that the information that I give, I know it comes to pass, and I know that some of you guys went through the journey just like I went through. I told you guys things that I went through and that I've went past and that I've healed from and that I'm on a mountaintop. And I want to pull you up here too with me so you could get through all of the crap that you've been through as well. So don't feel bad if you had made some of these mistakes or the mistakes that you're about to make. Don't feel bad about it. You're human. We all are human, and we all are just trying to find the best thing that is for us at the end of the day, right? That's what we all are really trying to do. So I just wanted to say that. Don't feel bad if you have made some of these mistakes. I'm not coming from a place of judgmental or coming down hard, but from understanding. I just wanted to say that. Let me see if anything else is coming through before I end it out here with you. Somebody is trying to block. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Somebody is trying to block. Is this? I don't know who this is. I don't know what they think they're trying to do. But someone is trying to block. It's a energy. Whoever you are, get the hell out of here. I don't know who this is. Probably a hater. Somebody trying to block. Energetically block things from flowing through. Like sometimes negative energies would try to intervene and stop the flow. It's hard to explain. I'm trying to explain it to you guys in a way that you'll understand. But someone is just trying to block the flow from anything coming through. Idiots. Yeah. Let me see anything else. What's my favorite flower? Okay, I like roses. I love roses. I love daisies. I love sunflowers. I love carnations. They're like my favorite. I love hydrangeas. love most flowers. Anything, I like orchids. Orchids are simple, they're beautiful. They don't need a lot of attention. Yeah, anything but a lily. Lilies are pretty, but I'm kind of allergic to lilies. They makes me inflamed and in my whole sinus arena. So anything but a lily. Thank you. Somebody, I don't know if they want to give me a flower or give me flowers or they want to know my favorite flower. That's it. Mostly anything pretty. Yeah, I guess people will say you're a simp. I don't get how that's a simp. I mean, how? How is that a simp? I would give a man flowers. I mean, I think that's a little weird, maybe. A man may not want flowers, but, yeah. I'm so silly. I don't know if you give a man flowers. Well, they say everything goes now, so you actually can give a man flowers and he's not considered gay. But I don't know how my masculine men feel about that. How do my masculine men feel about that? About getting flowers? I don't know. But there are masculine flowers. There is a masculine orchid I seen one day. It was so exotic, but it was made for a man. Like if a man is a bachelor and he wants something nice to look at, yeah. So it is flowers out there for the masculine energy that is not as feminine. So that's a thought for all my ladies out there who want to get their man something nice to look at besides them. Yeah. Besides them. Okay, let me see. Anything else? Anybody got any more questions? Anything else? Okay. All right. So I guess that's it. So I will leave it there. Okay, until next time when I pick up with you guys. So until next time, peace.